Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another perfume review video. Today I have another episode of mix and match, and in this episode I'm going to show you a few of my fragrances that are very close to basically the king credo Ventus, and basically I mix them up here. Sometimes I mix two, sometimes I mix three, sometimes I just use one, but they all very good alternative to credo Ventus, which as we all know is very expensive. Today if you want to buy a credo Ventus 100 ml, it will cost you around £300, which to me that is ridiculous. Okay, no fragrance to me worth that much money. I know some people say, oh, quality is good, blah blah blah, but I'm not going to pay that much money for a fragrance. Okay, I think some of you will know that I said to my previous videos, I said no name, no brand, no fragrance is worth more than £50 to me. Okay, this is me. If you like to pay more than that, that is up to you. Okay, but to me no fragrance on this planet worth more than 50 quid. So that's why I always go for cheaper, alternative, similar, copy, or whatever you call it. Some people say that's a cheapskate. Okay, good luck to you. If you want to pay the full price, go ahead and do it and enjoy it. I'm not going to do that. That's my decision. Well, everybody is free to make their own decision in life. Okay, so without further ado, let's do this. Before I go forward, I had at the moment I have 5 alternative for credo Ventus. As you can imagine, I love credo Ventus myself. I think the smell is very nice, especially for this time of year, the summer. I had more. I had Insurrection 2 by Royal Tradition. I gave it to my cousin, and I had the basically the silver spray Armaf Club de Nuit Intense, which was the one of the first it came out. It was super strong and I loved it. The only thing is my brother smelled it one day on me and he said, oh, I love that smell, so I gave it to him as a present. Okay, so I don't have that Armaf Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Men, so that's another alternative which is quite good. Unfortunately, I'm hearing, I don't know myself, but I'm hearing many people are complaining about the performance of Armaf Club de Nuit Intense Men these days. The newer version, they say, is very watered down. It doesn't last, it doesn't perform, doesn't have that big huge cloud which the original had, the big sillage, the projection, because the one I had was one of the first it came out. I think I bought it 2015 or something like that, and it was huge, it was big, it was unbelievably strong. But today's people are telling me that it's not as good. Okay, and also with Ryan Tradition Insurrection 2, that was a more fruitier version of credo Ventus. So and also it didn't last that long. For me it was about medium, about 5 to 6 hours max if you put it on t-shirt and things like that. It was nice smelling, but it wasn't as strong as I liked it to be. Okay, so anyway, so these 5 at the moment are the ones I have in my collection which are close to credo Ventus. And let me start with the new version, which is the Armaf Horsehead. I'm not going to pronounce it. Okay, so Armaf Horsehead, which I made a video just a couple of weeks ago, and I'm liking it more and more each day. This one is very close to credo Ventus. I would say 90 to 95% close, and in terms of performance it's very good. It's 8 to 10 hours performance, and in terms of projection is medium projection. It's not a huge as CDIM was, the Club de Nuit Intense Men, but it is good, still very good performer. in terms of prices, this one is 100 ml EDP around £35. Okay, but in terms of quality, is very nice. In terms of the smell, is again is a little bit on the smokier version of Credo Ventus. So that's why if I'm wearing this, I usually pair it with this one, which is Latafa Ad-Dar Al-Maknoon, which has got a big name. I'll put the names of these ones in the description below if you want to do your research and find them out. This one is the cheapest guys. This one is 100 ml EDP around, these days you can find it as cheap as £10, which is very good because this is a fruitier version. Basically this one is the opening of Credo Ventus, which many people love. Okay, that fresh, fruity, zesty, watery, juicy opening. So this one is the opening of Credo Ventus, but this one performs again medium, about 5 to 6 hours. If you put it on t-shirt, it lasts longer. But what I'll do, I'll layer this with this one, which again, this one is a smokier version of Credo Ventus, and this one is fruitier version of Credo Ventus. So when you mix these two, it gives you a very realistic, or very close to Credo Ventus. I would say 95%, even more, to Credo Ventus. If you mix these two and you go out and somebody smelled you, there must be an expert to say, oh, that's not Credo Ventus. Otherwise, 99.9% of people would think you're wearing Credo Ventus, including people who have Credo Ventus. Okay, so it's that good, these two mixing up together. So as I said, you can find this one 100 ml, if you research it, for as low as £10, and this one is around £35. So again, imagine 200 ml of these is much cheaper than the £300 you pay for the real thing. Okay, so let's go next. Next one is Luo Luo Money Silver AB Spirit Silver. This one, guys, again, another Credo Ventus alternative. This one I say about 85 to 90% similar to it. This one is a little bit greener than Credo Ventus, but on its own it smells beautiful. I love this one. This one again, medium performer, around 5 to 6 hours. If you put it on t-shirt, it will go up to 7-8 hours. Okay, but the price on this is around £20 for, again, EDP 100 ml. So maybe even cheaper sometimes. I bought it, I think, for £15, this one. So if you do your research, if you do and be patient, you'll find it cheaper. And this one, again, very nice, beautiful, very, very similar to Credo Ventus. As I said, a little bit greener, but it's very fruity, it's very woody. So, and the base got vanilla, and it's very, very nice. Okay, again, sometimes I layer this with this one, Dar al-Maknoon, and they are very good together. It gives you a better performance. If you put these two on t-shirt, you'll go up to 8 hours. Okay, so let's go to the next one. The next one is Atlantis. So this one is 100 ml EDP. This one is again, alternative to Credo Ventus, very close. I said 95% close. The only negative on this, if I want to be basically critical, this one opens up a little bit chemical. Okay, a little bit synthetic, chemical, little bit detergenty for the first 10-15 minutes. Okay, but when it settles down, it becomes very, very beautiful. So the first 10-15 minutes, it might put you off because, again, as I said, it's a bit detergent smell like. It's a bit basically chemically, synthetically. Okay, so it opens up like this, but then when it settles, it's beautiful. This one is for 100 ml. You can find it for £30 on eBay and Amazon. This one is basically, I would say, 8 hours plus. Okay, it will certainly go 8 hours plus. If you put on t-shirt, it maybe 8 to 10 hours. But if you put it on the skin, around 7 to 8 hours. So the performance is good. This one is very loud. So this one, in terms of performance, is similar to original Armor of Club de Nuit Intense, because in terms of the projection is very heavy projector. Okay, so it's a big cloud, big sillage. People will notice you because of the performance of it. So as I said, this one is on eBay. It's called Atlantis, and I put again in the description below if you want to find it. And very nice. As I said in the beginning, a little bit harsh, but it becomes very nice later on. Okay, so that was Atlantis, another alternative for credo Ventus. And last but not least, this is called this is another Ryan tradition, but this is basically they're like a private blend of Ryan tradition, basically classified. Okay, so this one is called Albane Nobu. Albane Nobu. The bottle is very cute. Look at the blue color. This one is 100 ml EDP. This one is very beautiful. It's very close to credo Ventus. It's very beautiful. I would say 95% close, and it's very basically natural smelling. The only problem with this is it doesn't have a big projection. So after an hour, that's it. It close to your skin, but it lasts a long time because it's a EDP. It lasts for 8 hours plus. So the performance in terms of longevity is very good, but in terms of projection is quite weak. So if you put it on t-shirt and shirt, it will project better. But if you put it on the skin, it becomes a skin scent after an hour. And basically you have to be very close. Somebody has to be very close to you to smell you. But in terms of quality, in terms of longevity is very good. So 8 hours plus longevity. In terms of smell, is very close to credo Ventus, and it's very natural smelling. And this one is retail for £80, but if you go online, you can find it as low as £20. I bought this for less than 20 quid. So this one is amazing, beautiful, but it becomes a skin scent very quickly. I say about an hour, and that's it. It's a skin scent. But in terms of smell, it's very beautiful. And as I said, if you go online, you can find it very cheap, under £20 for 100 ml EDP. Sometimes I lay again this one with some of these because the performance on this in terms of projection is not very good, so I put it next to some of these, and the mixture is very good. Okay, so I'll mix them up together. Alright guys, so that was the 5 credo Ventus alternative in my collection. I hope that was informative. I put the description below, the names, and maybe some of them, if I can find where you can find them for the cheapest price. If I can find those links, I'll put them down there. I'm not affiliated, nothing. I'm just bringing it to you to go and find it and enjoy it. Okay, thank you very much guys for watching. If you have any question, put it down there. If you know any of these, if you have them, if you tried them, if you wear them before, please give us your opinion. That would be helpful for other people to know your opinion and basically to be informed. Okay, thank you very much guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.